Hi, everybody. I want to talk to you about our response to the coronavirus. First of all, we're doing well. Our hope is in Jesus, and we are at peace, and we're wanting to be wise. I think it's times like these where the kingdom of God and the light of Jesus shine brighter than ever before. So I hope you're pressing into Jesus too, and finding strength and peace and joy and hope, and being that to your neighbors. But now the facts are these. There's a virus that's spreading around the world, and there are cases of the virus in San Diego County. For most people who are healthy, if they get this virus, it probably won't be a serious health threat to them. But there is a segment of our population for whom it is a serious threat. The elderly, those with heart disease or respiratory illness or diabetes or otherwise compromised immune systems. So our health officials and our civic leaders are working hard to slow the spread of the virus in order to protect the most vulnerable among us, and we intend to fully cooperate with them. The County of San Diego, for the month of March at least, is prohibiting large gatherings of people of 250 or more, or gatherings where people cannot feasibly maintain a social distance of 6 feet or more. And they're also encouraging older adults, those at risk that I just described, just from avoiding large crowds. I think they're wise, and we want to cooperate with them. You may have heard that some of the large churches in our area are going 100% online for this time and closing down their public gatherings. It turns out that we have a very large building, and we don't have 250 people gathering, so we're still able to meet this Sunday. But we're going to make a few changes, and I want to let you know about them. First, we're working really hard right now to be able to broadcast our services online, and we might have that up and running as early as this weekend. As soon as we do, I'll tell you what the technology is. It's going to be very simple. You'll probably just go to our website and click on a link there. There will be. So if you need to stay home for those various reasons, you'll be able to still worship with us and join together live on Sunday mornings right from your living room. Secondly, we're not going to pass an offering bucket around in our services right now to avoid contact with each other. So instead, we're going to have a couple of places on the terrace at the back of the auditorium where you can bring your offering. And of course, you can always give online. If you're not familiar with how to do that, you can go to our website, which is gracevcf.org, and simply go to the menu and you'll find an online giving section there. Very easy to use. It's worth noting that right now it really is important that we all continue to be faithful in our tithes and offerings. We still have bills to pay. We have a mortgage payment, we have insurance bills, we have electric bills, we have payroll of our staff, and we don't have a lot of funds in reserve anymore, as we've told you in the past. Those have been depleted, and we've cut corners as best we can. But right now, this month's bills will be paid by this month's tithes and offerings. So it's really important that we continue to be faithful in that. You might even want to give more than usual because of the response that some people might have. Also, there's probably going to be some people who have financial need during this time. We'd love to be able to help them as a community. So pray about giving above your tithes and offerings to the Benevolence Fund, which also is depleted right now. We'd love to have resources available to help those in need. Third, we're encouraging people to refrain from unnecessary physical contact. If I cough in my hand, and then a little while later reach out and shake your hand, and that germ's on my hand, I'm going to pass it to you. So we want to avoid that. A lot of people right now are doing the elbow bump. Just get creative. We want to show our affection as always to each other, but we also want to be wise. Fourth, we're encouraging people to follow the guidelines of the health professionals regarding keeping some distance between each other as much as possible. So normally I would say when you come together, let's all sit really close and be together in our large auditorium. But now, for the next season, when you come on Sundays, feel free to spread out. These are all just good pieces of wisdom. Again, they're designed to slow the spread of this virus in our communities in order to keep the most vulnerable among us safe and to not overwhelm the healthcare system. Now, I just want to say my perspective is that this whole situation is an opportunity, and I'm not making that up just to sound positive. I really am serious. I think this is an opportunity for the Church of Jesus Christ to shine brighter than ever. Jesus said to his disciples, "You are the light of the world. A city that's set on a hill can't be hidden. So you too, let your light shine before all people, so they'll see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." So let's be a source of light. This is an opportunity for holy hellos that's bigger than ever. Everyone's talking about this situation, and we have ample opportunity to share why we have peace in Jesus, why we have hope, why we don't get freaked out about things like this. So talk with your friends. If they're fearful or anxious, they've lost their peace, pray for them. Offer to pray for them. If they're sick, offer to pray for them. If they have practical needs that you can help, offer to help their practical needs. Let's be a voice of hope. Let's be a source of peace to our friends and neighbors. Let's be wise and let's be part of the solution. Let's keep worshiping. I'll see you on Sunday.